What's good YouTube, Ben here, welcome to the next video on the channel. In this one I'm going to teach you how to back up and install Wii games on USBLoaderGX for the Wii. Let's get into this. Hey guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe please, because they really do help me to get found. Don't forget to turn on notifications to be notified of all uploads and live streams, and don't forget to join me on my socials. Those are all linked down below. Okay, let's get in. So USBLoaderGX is great because it allows you to back up your own Wii games and install Wii games that you may have gotten from other sources. For the record, I do not condone piracy of any kind. The Wii games you see within my hard drive are ones that I do physically own. Some of them are PAL region because I'm from the UK, and some of them are NTSC region. There's a little secondhand video game store in my town that can get games from other regions that I've just collected over the years. Because they sell them cheap, modified Wii's can play them. So anyway, once you've understood that, you're going to need a few things. You're going to need a Nintendo Wii that has the homebrew channel installed, and preferably USBLoaderGX already installed. This is not a guide for that. Installing it is very simple. Once you've installed homebrew channel, all that stuff, you just copy the USB loader files into the apps folder and it's done. So once you've got all that, you also need an SD card, obviously, because of homebrew channel, and you need a USB hard drive or a USB thumbstick that plugs into the top right slot of the back of the Wii's USB hub. Once you've got all that, we can get into this. So we're on the PC currently, and the first thing you want to do is you want to open up your hard drive, and you want to make sure that there is a folder on there called WBFS. This is the folder you're going to be saving all of your Wii titles to. So as you can see, I've already got some in here. But for now, for you, this should be pretty much empty. So the first part of this is how you're going to do the backup. The second half is going to be how to install games. So once you've got that folder, we're done on the PC. Let's switch over to the Wii. Alright, so once you've started loading your Wii, I've got a customized system menu, which is why mine looks different. I'm on my Wii home menu, and I've got USBLoaderGX here as a channel. Now, you probably don't, because this is a separate thing you can do. So let me know in the comments down below if you want to see a tutorial for that. But yours will be within the homebrew channel, so let's go in. So once you load up the homebrew channel, obviously it'll be here for you, so just load in. Make sure at this time your hard drive is already plugged in to your Wii in the correct slot. And once you've done that, hit load. So of course it'll load USBLoaderGX, and of course it's going to load my hard drive, noting that it is there. Beautiful. So as you can see, my games are already appearing in the list. But what happens if I want to back up a game? Well, to do this, once you're in USBLoaderGX, what you want to do is you want to get your game disc. So in my case, it's Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. It's the first Wii game I picked up out of my pile. And you want to put that into your disk drive. Now give the, that was actually fast, it normally takes a few seconds. But once you've inserted it and this window pops up, you've got three options: install, mount DVD drive, and cancel. You want to hit install, and then you want to hit yes. The pop-up will close, and then in a moment it's going to pop back up, and it's going to tell you that it wants to install it onto your hard drive. There we go, continue to install game. So Pirates is 1.9 gigabytes, that's almost 2 gig. Hit OK. And then it's going to pop up with this installing game. It's called Pirates. For whatever reason, USBLoaderGX doesn't give it its proper name. We can do that though, however, which I'll show you as well. But for now, we're going to cut back once this has finished backing up my game. Okay, so once that's done, it'll say successfully installed. It'll say sort of the name of the game you've just successfully ripped. Now, we can alter this, which we're going to do right now. So it just says Pirates for me. But if we go ahead and go to the settings, scroll over to the third tab, and where it says update, click that. It'll say initializing network. So give it a moment, it'll pop up with multiple options that you can choose from, but there's one specific one we're actually after. So you've got USBLoaderGX language files with WeTDB.xml. Then cancel. You want to hit WeTDB.xml, and what that's going to do is it's going to say the XML is up to date. Now, we can alter this shortly, so for now, that's going to stay the same, unfortunately. but that's where you go to do it. We'll alter that soon. So once this is done, we're going to go ahead and go to the PC, so let's do that. Alright, so now we're back on the PC. As you'll see, if we open the WBFS folder, our game is now in there under Pirates, and then it'll have a square bracket, and then it will have a string of numbers and letters after it. As you can see, all of them have it. So that's how you get your game data from there onto here. As you can see, it's the right thing, and it's the right size. It's just under 2 gig, which is what it said it was going to be. Now, say for example, if you've obtained a game through other methods, or you've backed up previously and want to put them back on, it's very simple. So what you want to do is, you want to get your game and you want to bring it to the WBFS folder and create a new folder in here and call your game whatever you want to call it. In my case, I'm going to change the name of this one to, let's call it Pirates of the Caribbean. So, we've called it Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, before we go any further, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to your browser and you're going to go to Google. Now, the best way to do this is go to Google and type in, let's say, my game is Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. So, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. And then you want to type in game ID. So when you get to the game ID, there'll be the first link that will actually pop up is one of these from GameTDB. Now, you want to click on the link, and before you go any further, you want to make sure that on this link it says the right region. So we're going to load up this. It's going to take a hot minute to load. This website can be a little bit slow. There we go. So as you can see, this is the game Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, but as you can see, my ID is mismatched. So this is like RW3P. This says RW3E. That's because this region is NTSCU. When you're copying the game code from here, you want to make sure that it's the same region. So this is the wrong region for me. So let's say I come here to this part of the website, and the code I already know matches, and it says PAL. This is the region the game is from. And that's the correct one, RW3P4Q, and as you can see, RW3P4Q. So it's the same. So once you've gotten your code here, you want to just copy it, and then after your game title, you want to do a square bracket, paste it, square bracket, and hit enter. Once you've done that with your other way obtained game, you want to put it in the folder for the game, and then rename it and just use the same code for the name inside of the folder. Once you've done that, USBLoaderGX will recognize it as a game. So that's about it for the tutorial. There's not really much else we can do with this. So if you want to see more like this, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications because I do upload daily and I live stream most days. And don't forget to join me on my socials. Those are all linked down below. Links to stuff like Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and TikTok. When I go live here on YouTube for streaming, I also go live on Twitch. So if you like to watch live streams but don't like to watch them on YouTube, you can always check me out on Twitch, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.